Welcome to episode number 11 of his Austin Deadlines NHL 21 Suspension Draft Franchise series. And today, I'm still playing my Austin Deadlines Suspension Draft Franchise, obviously. I'm about to play Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals against the Ducks, the Anaheim Ducks, as you can see right on the screen. You guys did not know who we were playing here in the Western Conference Final right now, because I did not show you at the end of the last episode. I do have a playlist for this entire series, so if you haven't seen any of the videos here in this series, there's a playlist of the series, like I said, and it'll be an eye in the sky in the top right corner right up here. There should be an icon pops up at the beginning of the video. Playing the Ducks, like I said, Game 1 at the Doghouse in Austin, Texas. Game 1 is on May 10th at 2021, and the Final Four, or the Conference Finals, here in the NHL, or here in this game, rather, is, in the Western Conference Finals, it's the Gundogs and the Ducks. And in the Eastern Conference Finals, it's the Philadelphia Flyers and the Boston Bruins. So, that's the Final Four, so it's what? Gundogs, Ducks, Flyers, Bruins. As you can see, Elvan Kovalchuk leads our team in points in the playoffs. 9 games played, 9 goals, 5 assists, 14 points. But two other guys also have 14 points, so technically tied for the lead in points here in the playoffs. It just only shows Kovalchuk just because he's the top person here out of these three people that have 14 points. So Kovalchuk has 14 points, Taylor Hall, our captain, has 14 points, and Ryan Strome has 14 points as well. And then you can see Zach Parise has 13, Tristan Berry has 12, Yoel Armia, Michael Frack or whatever, and it's FRK, as you can see right there, is 11, along with Sergachev, and I could go on the line. I'm not going to go all down the entire line, but I want, probably like somewhat down the line, obviously. So, I'm not sure when our last game was in this game. I don't remember. In this game, it's been, the Giants have not played for they've had 5 days off. So, as you can see in Game 5 of the second round against the Avalanche, we beat them 11-0, so, you know, that's what we do. Yeah. It's at the Doghouse in Austin, Texas. We did win the President's Trophy, which means we had the most points in the NHL. So we'll have home ice advantage throughout. We have home ice advantage in this round, and then we'll have home ice advantage in the Stanley Cup Final, regardless of who we play. If we did the Stanley Cup Final, which we should. And yeah, let's get into Game 1 of the West Final right now. And the Gundogs were, like I said, in the Western Conference and are in the Central Division, and we won the Central and. We had the best record, or we won the Central. We clinched the Central Division, clinched the best record points-wise in the Western Conference and the whole NHL. So we had the most points in the NHL. So that means we won the President's Trophy, and that is, I believe, Ryan Denslav. I think it's Ryan Denslav, the captain for the Ducks. He is kind of tall, and that's our captain over there, Taylor Hall. After everyone growing playoff periods, home uniforms for us, away uniforms for the Ducks. Style traditional length 4 minutes, scale 7 pro, which is the second easiest difficulty here in NHL 21, and the on-ice trainer is intermediate. Here we go, let's get into Game 1 of the West Final right now. Let's watch our position. James Sabalski, Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. We're 8-1-0 in the playoffs. They're 8-4-0 in the playoffs. Our goaltender is Tristan Jar, 8-1-0 with 3 shutouts in the playoffs, and their goaltender is probably John Dipson, right? And yes, it's John Dipson, 8-3-1 here in the playoffs with 2 shutouts. Like I just said, we're 8-1-0 in the playoffs. Or the Gundogs are 8-1-0 in the playoffs, and the Ducks are 8-4-0 in the playoffs. Here we go. We're on your way here in Game 1 as Strome wins, or as the Gundogs win the opening draw of the first period here in Game 1. As we're on your way, here's the Doghouse shot, or pass towards the slot is intercepted. Here's Silverberg for Anaheim, and a poach check by me. I came over, I was using that guy. Here is Taylor Hall, number 91. That hit hard, score! Great pass as it was tipped in by someone. It was Kovalchuk. 10 goal playoffs for Kovalchuk as we strike first here, or the Donuts strike first in Game 1, 90 seconds in. as Hall paid the price. As Kovacic hits the goal, the Dunlop strike first in game 1, 90 seconds in, assisted by Hall. Here's Barry up ahead to Hall. Streaked in, and that's intercepted by Lindholm. Poked away, and Silverberg would win the foot race against, I believe that was Ryan Strome. To Pochek, here's Silverberg to the hit and missed him. And to play, here's Steele as he has to retreat. Up ahead to Fowler. Not really up ahead. Up ahead now Silverberg. And he got around one guy. I just T-boned him. And then everyone's falling down towards the ice. Serge hits that, I believe. Here's Kovacic. Up ahead. Across the net. Picked off. And here's Rottel. Here's Henny or whatever. Here we go. And he just got murdered. Not literally. Here's Sammy Vatanen. And I thought someone was there. No siree though. On goal. And Gibson will cover it up and pass it out to Lindholm. Up ahead Lafleur or I don't know. Someone. Here we go. Time to throw draft. Got through everyone. But Jory said no. Up ahead, and that missed everyone. That will be an icing barely, as the Ducks player just beat the Dunlop player to the dots. And so that guy right there, 5 goals, 6 assists, 11 points, leads the Ducks in points here in the playoffs. 13:34 to go in the first period. A 1-0 Dunlop. We lose face-off. Here's Larson. Shot, and there was no shot really, as we just stole the puck away from Lafleur or whatever. Here's Danny Vatanen! Backhander stopped by Gibson. 12:38 remaining here in the first. Now he leads it. Oh no, that's Taylor Hall and Kovacic still are tied at 15 points because Hall assisted. Shot just missed, and Gibson will cover after it hit the boards and went right back. The shot was fired. I think it hit the glove of Gibson, then it hit the boards, and then it hit Gibson covered it after it came back towards Gibson. We win the draw. Armia has it in the circle. Lost the puck. Here's Terry. Terry, I missed him, but eventually loses the puck. Here's Vatanen up ahead to Michael Raffel. Across shot blocked as by the goaltender, or not goaltender, but Bozak took the shot and it was blocked by Adam Larson. Here comes Anaheim down the other way. He lost the puck. Here's Michael Raffel again. And he has space. And got around the nice shot. Turned aside by Gibson. Shot from the corner. Hit the side of the net. Turned over though. Here's Bozak. Here's Brandon Carlo tipped. But stopped by Gibson. And that guy just got T-boned. And it's dumped down and it went out of play. And the faceoff will be, I believe, in the neutral zone. And it is. Still 1-0 Dunlop here in game 1. 8:32 remaining in the first. We win the draw. Here's Carlo up ahead. Reed got taken down, and we're going to the power play. As he was taken down by number 64, whoever that is. But either way, the Dunlops are going on the power play. 8:19 to play here in the first, and that was I'm not sure who, but that was definitely a trip. You can see he's tripped him, and that is Sherrod Wood. As you can see, there's a Dunlops fan that's trying to taunt him. And here we go. First power play for the Dunlops. We win the draw. At the point, Sertev, spin around. Here's Kovacic at the point. Parisi to the side. Strome out in front. Score! Ryan Strome with a power play goal. The Dunlops lead 2-0. Fourth goal of the playoffs for Strome. 11:49 in the first period, and it was a power play goal. And the Dunlops lead 2-0 here in game 1. 8:11 to go here in the first period here in game 1. 2-0 Dunlops. Thanks to a power play goal by Strome, assisted by, I believe it was Parisi and Kovacic. Turned over now. And it's on a toe drag, and Vatanen was right there to get the puck. They always try to do that, and they always lose it. What a pass beyond the back, going through everyone. Here's Kovacic. Shot just missed the net. Picked up by a Dunlops player. And a backhand is stopped by the pad of John Gibson, and that Dutch player got hit the infinity and beyond. And here's 45, shot turned aside and held by Gibson. He passes it out to Foley. Here's Heinen. 5:20 remaining here in the first period. Pass up ahead now to Foley. One in front of him, and it's stopped by Jari. And then one with a dive block, and then it was just dive block, but he went right by me. It's 9 out of the 10 dives. This just showed top 10 and plus minus. The first 9 dives are Dunlops players. And the 10th dive is Shannon Kurt, which I believe is a Lightning player who Lightning are out. We're in the playoffs. They just got out in the first set round. I don't remember which round. Here we go. Dumped in and picked up by Fowler. Fowler has it. 3:45 remaining here in the first. And had a toe dratted in. That didn't really work. And that would have been a good pass. Here's the Dutch player. And he lost the putt. Good play by Barry. Up ahead. Fred lost the putt. That's a cross check. After that hit, it was a cross check. Here we go. Parisi has got it. Here's Sprint behind the net. Shine and did it off. Because minute 30 down here in the first period. There's Lindholm. As far as that's not interference, I hit him and then one of the Donuts player hit the Dutch player with the puck across. Jankowski. And no one was there as I sent it to a vacant boards and that is offside. 21.7 to go here in the first. A lot of hitting here in the first period. Soon up and done now, it's 21.7 to go. And we have our fourth line out there for offense. Dumped down by number 25. 14 will get there at 10. Reed, a former Dutch, I believe. For Reed! Stoned by Gibson, and he covers with 3 seconds of play. Top 10 in assist. Strome's 5th, Barry's 6th, and Hall's 9th. 2 seconds of play. Face off 9-1 in favor of us. Now 9-2. They win the draw, and that guy just got hit right at the buzzer. We're through 20 minutes here in game 1. The score is 2-0. Dundons. Oh, damn. So we outshot them 8-3. So there was only 11 shots in the first period between the two teams. 8 by the Dundons, 3 by the Ducks. As we outshot them 8-3, we outhit them 10-4, and we outscored them 2-0. Time on attack, 2:37 for us, 1:12 for them. Passing, they're always better. The computer's always better for some reason. Just because the computer. Face-offs 9-2 in favor of us. We outhit them 10-4. We outshot them 8-3. We outscored them 2-0. So they have 2 penalty minutes. We have none. We're 1 for 1 on the power play. And it only took 8 seconds to score on the power play, by the way. And then neither team has a short end of the goal. As Tolchit got a goal along with Ryan Strome. Yeah. Center period will be in that clip. This clip's about to end in like 15 seconds, so I just don't want I don't want the center period to start right when this clip ends. So the center period will be in that clip. So yeah, see you on the other side. Here we go. Let's do the center period here in game 1. 2-0 Dundons. Here we go. And the Ducks, when they opened draw center period, jumped the gun there. I thought we were going to win it, but they won it. We got the putt, though, shortly after, and then Lindholm just stole the putt from, I believe that was Kolicek or some Dundons player. Here's Silverberg in the left circle. Lindholm lost the putt. Now Strome! That's his point. One guy! He does! And he's stopped by Gibson. Good blocker save on the backhand. Sergachev on the point! And then got blocked, I believe. Here we go! To the slot! Or to the doorstep and intercepted. They got through the hall. That might have been a goal. What a hit! And here's Sergachev. I'd probably completely botched it. Then shot! Barry stopped by Gibson. 16:39 to go in the second. And we lose the face-off again. Here we go. Here's Silverberg. Dutzlin in the cut, our lead in half. We're 4 minutes into the center period, but that guy got rocked. And here we go. Here's Barry. Up in Frank on a breakaway. He lost the putt as he was caught from behind. And now bank pass around the board by Parisi, but it missed the defenseman. And it went all the way down the ice below the Dundons goal line turnover. Stopped by Jari. Pass out to Stein Fountain, and here's Parisi. And it's Furt, apparently that's his name. Here we go, here's Larson, I think. Oh, I think we have Adam Larson, then the Ducks have a different Larson. Sean missed the net. Man, we can't score. Here's Vatanen from the point, right in the Gibson's logo. Or right in the Dutch logo on Gibson's jersey. I want to see, hold on. Hold the phone. We have Adam Larson, don't we? Yeah, we definitely do. Yeah, we have Adam Larson, so that means the Ducks have a different Larson. I don't know what Larson. Maybe he's done something, but I don't know. I'm not going through all this, but we have Adam Larson. The Ducks have some other Larson. I'm not sure if it's their brothers or if they're related. I have no idea, or if they're not related. But I know the Ducks have a Larson because I've seen him. And we win the face-off. Here's Adam Larson. Shot! Turned aside by Dipson. He's been pretty well, except for the 2 goals. But his team can't score. Tipped down in there. Shot by Bondin. I didn't hit the crossbar. I believe it hit the crossbar, and there's so much hitting going on. It just, all you hear is hitting. Here's Tyler Toffoli. He got knocked down at the blue line. And now, oh, there's a big hit. Let's fight. Let's fight. Here we go. Fighting. It's Michael Raffel versus Heaney. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. Here we go. Someone got hit hard. Energy of both guys are in the yellow. Now in the red. Helmet off of the Dutch player. Come on, beat him up. Come on, Raffel. Got him. As Raffel just sent that guy down. He exploded it up. Raffel wins the fight, and this crowd, here's the doghouse, is hopping. Is that our guy hurt? I have no idea. Hopefully no one did the day misconduct. That guy just got whacked. Literally, so there's no day misconduct, just fighting at 19. Take that. Hopefully our guy's not hurt. Yeah. Fans here at the doghouse are cheering loudly as we lose a face-off. Here come the Dutch. White Ice in front! Shot turned aside by Jarvis. I think a dive block. Here's Kovalchuk, and he just got knocked off the putt. And in there first is some Dutch player. And he just got hit hard at the line. Here's Carlo. Shot turned aside. Here's Strome, lost the putt. Here's Hall. And that hit a state. Now Terry has it. And lost the putt. Strome did not score. Oh, how did that stay out? Then the slide intercepted by Terry. Still 2-0 Dundons. Under 8 to play here in the second. He just got murdered. My goodness, so much hitting going on. Not that much scoring. Good defense and goaltending. That, I don't know how it's not interference. The guy just, here we go in front of the Dundons bench. And I gotta make sure our guy touches up here. Here's Carlo up ahead. To the slide. Sit down. Dutch player broke up the pass. 5:45 to play. 5:45 to play. Here's Sergachev up ahead. Here's Parisi up ahead. At the point. Across. The Tristan Berry is tipped over the net. Across. Eventually Lindstrom has it. Now Jones. I'm not sure that. I don't know if that's Seth Jones, but it's a different Jones, and he dumps it down. 3:40 to play. Neither team has scored here in the second period, but still 2-0 Austin here in game 1. Lost the punt in the process. Popped up in the air. Right on goal. Right there, Kramer with a backhand. Stopped by the goaltender. Up at Lindstrom. 2:15 remaining. Here's Sherwood, who took that tripping penalty earlier. Shot turned aside by the goaltender. Here's Granlund. 1:40 remaining. Has a dive to his right. And we score! Henrique! The former Dutch, I believe. 3-0 Austin here in game 1. 4th goal plus for him. 18:38 into the second, and the Dundons lead 3-0. Minute 22 to go in the second. I did not mean to do that. Assisted by Durant and Sergachev as we lose the face-off was too early. Accidentally moved too early, and that stole the puck. Here's Botnin. Here's Felipe. As the gunner was right, and he is out on a breakaway, and he scores! 4 straight for the Dundons and 2 goals in like less than a minute, I think. And it's 4-0 now. 4th goal pass for Felipe. 31.2 to go in the second. 4-0 Dundons. Assisted by Vatanen. There's Larson up ahead. Right at the gun. Shot! Dipson said no. And covers with 7.9 to play. And we win the face-off for lead. The shot is blocked. Get into it. It's Bozak. Across. And the shot is stopped by the pad of Dipson. The period is over. We're through 40 minutes here in game 1. The score is 4-0 Dundons. Yeah, we're out shooting them 21-6. We're out hitting them 15-7. Time attack, we have like 4 more minutes. Time attack means time our offensive zone. Passing them much better. Face-offs, we've won 12 face-offs, they've won 6. 7 penalty minutes for the Ducks, 5 for us. Obviously, there was a 5-minute major for fighting on us, and then on the Ducks too. And then obviously they have that 2-minute minor for tripping, and then they haven't had a power play. We've had one. We scored 8 seconds into that power play, and neither team has a short in the goal. Skolicek has a goal, along with Strome, along with. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that. Skolicek has a goal and assist. Verliet has a goal. Granlund has an assist. Sergachev has an assist. Hall has an assist. Strome has a goal. Henrique has a goal. And that's it. Who else scored? Henrique, Strome, Verliet. Oh yeah, Kolicek, Verliet, Strome, and Henrique. Oh damn. Oh yeah, Kolicek, Verliet, Strome, and Henrique. Oh damn. So yeah, now it's in the third period. With the Gun up, 4-0. Here we go in a second. I sent a notification. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything important on my phone. Let's into the third period here in game 1, 4-0 Gun Dogs. And we will open and draw the third period. Up ahead, Strome, who already has scored. Putt is poached away. Hall has it. Sean! Good save by Dipson. Here we go. Coleman Sean! Somehow does not score. My goodness. 18:55 they go in the third. I mean, 4-0 is not that bad. Dipson's doing pretty well. It's his team only has 6 shots. You're not knowing only 6 shots, that's for sure. Let's lose the face-off. Here's Lindholm, up at the Fowler. What a hit, my goodness. Here's Hall. Up ahead, Kolicek slams in the brace. Shot! Got blocked and went right to Silverberg. Here we go, up ahead. Overhead, across, in the corner. We ended up getting the putt as he stole it from behind. I meant to pass to the guy to the side and said I didn't, and that is, we did beat the ice in. This pass to Strome as well. But it hit Strome and then went on Dipson and he covered. 16-11 to go in the third. And defensively, it was another face-off. Obviously, Ducks only having still 6 shots. What a hit. They dump it down. We did the putt easily. And pass up ahead. Parisi. A little bit of break here. Dipson said no. And then Parisi ran right into Dipson. 14:51 to go in the third. We won the draw in the corner. I need a guy with the other shot. The one time. What a hit. Led to this chance. Parisi scores. 5-0. Gun Dogs. Almost said 7-0. 5-0 Gun Dogs. Here in the third. And our goal horn, by the way, is the Dallas Stars goal horn, by the way. So, yeah. I picked the Gun Dogs goal horn to be I picked the Dallas Stars goal horn to be the Gun Dogs goal horn. Here we go. 13:50 to go in the third. Up ahead to Foley. Up at Heaney in front. And he got hit. They did the shot on goal. Only like their 7th, I think. Stop. Now, here's the turnover. To Foley said no. Or Jari said no to Foley, rather. Passed out by Jari. And eventually the Ducks have the putt in the corner. And now I have the putt. Or the Gun Dogs have the putt. Here's Parisi. Already has a goal in this game. Shot turned aside by Dipson. The Fowler. Here we go. Here's Terry. Up ahead. A little bit of a break here. Blocker save by Jari. Hit around by Vatanen, the Raffle. Here's Bozak. Here we go. Across, and I should have shot that. That's how I got at it. I didn't realize I had it, and it was too late. Big hit. Here's Bozak. Here's Barry. Across, and this one's a goal. 6-0 Gun Dogs here in the third, with like 8:51 to go in the third, I think it said. And that was Raffle. Fifth goal of the playoffs for Michael Raffle. 11:09 into the third. It's now 6-0 Dundons. And there goes Dixon. Assisted by Barry and Bozat. Fifth goal of the playoffs for Michael Raffle. Who's from Austria. Here's Silverbird! Point blank range, glove saved by Johnny. Send it to the wrong team! And the shot is stopped by the goaltender. And that misplay by Johnny does not come out to haunt him and ruin a shutout. Here we go. Last flip, and you didn't miss anything. Putt is behind the net. Ducks have it for now. Here we go, and not for now. I was right about that. Here's Silverbird. We had it, but then I sent it to vacant boards, and then now the Ducks have it. 6:30 remaining in the third. 6-0 Dundons. Here we go. And down low, Silverbird! I believe it was poached at the way or something like that. It was stolen by the Dundons. Here we are, number 2. This guy's dead. So, not really. I just bumped him. He's still the putt. 5 minutes ago in the third in game 1. 6-0 Dundons. Up ahead, and I just went right by and stole a putt. That's how I do it. Not cleared, though. Here's Steele, and we have the putt. But now the Ducks have the putt. And here we go. And now it's up against the boards again. Kicked down low to the corner, but a Dundons player was there. Up ahead, and now stolen. 3 minutes remaining here in the game. Dumped down. As both teams are in the middle of a change. Tipped out of there by the Anaheim Ducks. Faint pass back to the point, but intercepted by Parisi. Up ahead, Kovalchuk. Scored the first Dundons goal. Back in the first shot score! 7-0 Dundons with like a minute 45 remaining. That was Parisi sending goal tonight, 7th of the playoffs, 18-15 into the third. So there was what, a minute 45 remaining? Yeah, a minute 45 remaining here in game 1. 7-0 Dundons, assisted by Kovalchuk. The goal was assisted by Kovalchuk. Down low, the Rowdy Towels are waving here at the Doghouse. So the Dogs are 1 minute away from winning game 1. Here we go. It's a 2-on-1 score. 8-0. As we have scored, what, I think 4 goals so far in the third. We scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and 4 so far in the third. Just by Parisi and Carlo, we lose a face-off. 50 seconds to play. Shot blocked by the, I think Granla up ahead. Freak, or whatever his name is, who just scored. Shot stopped by the backup goalie, whoever that is for the Ducks. And Taylor in front. Parisi across did not go, as it was blocked and it went out of the zone. 35 left. There's a mascot you can see behind the boards. His name is Don, and his number is number 7, which is my favorite number. 25 seconds to play. Bat the shoot or whatever, and he lost the puck. Here we go. Dustin in the ruin. Jari shutout shot. Stopped by the blot or by the pad of Jari. Here's Granlund. 15 left. He's on like a breakaway, and he does not score. Good save by the goaltender. Here's Verleek. Shot by Larson. He's blocked, and he got hit hard. Backhander by Larson is wide of the net, and that is your game. Dundons win game 1. It's the Dundons lead the Western Conference Finals, which is the best 7 series, 1 game and none. And here's the salute as Jari. It's what, his 4th save, or not 4th save, but 4th shutout of the playoffs, I think. I think he already had 3. But either way, Jari gets another shutout here in the playoffs as we beat the Dundons, or as we beat the Ducks, not the Dundons. The Dundons beat the Ducks 8-0 here in game 1, and they'll lead the Western Conference Finals, which is the best 7 series, 1 game and none. We outshot them 32-12. We outhit them 23-10. Time attacked 8-12 to 4:45. They had much better passing. Faceoffs are 14-12 in favor of us, so the Ducks made it close in that category at the end. Penalty minutes 7-5 in favor of the Ducks. Power plays, didn't have any. We had 1. We went 1 for 1. We scored 8 seconds into our only power play. Only power play for the Dundons or either team. As Parisi had 2 goals and 2 assists as the first star. Kovalchuk was the 2nd star, and I don't remember who was the 3rd star. And obviously, and then, like I said, we had 8 seconds of power play time as we scored 8 seconds in our first and only power play of the game, and then neither team scored a shorthanded goal. As Parisi, like I said, 2 goals, 2 assists, and a +3 for plus-minus. Yeah. Shots in the first period were 8-3 in favor of us. Shots in the second period were 13-3 in favor of us, and shots in the third period were 11-6 in favor of us. Goals, well, Dundon scored 2 goals in the first period, 2 goals in the second period, and 4 goals in the third period. And the faceoffs were 9-2 in favor of us in the first, 4-3 in favor of the Ducks in the second, and 6-2 in favor of the Ducks, or 9-2 in favor of the Dundons in the first, 4-3 in favor of the, or 9-2 in favor of the Dundons in the first, 4-3 in favor of the Ducks in the second, and 6-2 in favor of the Ducks in the third. As the Dundons win Game 1 here in the Western Conference Finals, 8-0 over the Ducks. Next episode of a series, I'm not sure when it's going to be in real life. It'll be soon, though, because I'm asking for NHL 22 for Christmas, and Christmas is, well, 1 month from tomorrow, or Christmas is in a month from tomorrow, so it's getting close. Yeah, I'm asking for NHL 22 for Christmas. I probably know I didn't, and if I do, I want to finish this series, my franchise series, and my Be a Pro series before Christmas. So, next episode of a series will be, not like tomorrow, but it won't be like months from now. It won't be tomorrow, like I said, but it won't be like months from now, like I said, it'll be sooner than later. It will be soon, like 100% will be sooner than later. As next episode of a series will be the first elimination game for either team in this series, regardless if it's an elimination game for us or the Ducks. Like I said, the next episode of a series will be the first, or not the first episode, but the next episode of a series will be the next episode of the series will be the first elimination game for either team in this series, and it's regardless of if it's an elimination game for us or the Ducks. And like I said, the next episode of a series will be the first elimination game for either team in this series, which will be in Game 4, Game 5, or Game 6. Okay, that's how much closing the board. If it's up to the board. If it's up to the like button, subscribe if you have the entire mom, dad, gardener, fans, I don't spread the friends about these videos. I'm going to see episode number 12 of this Austin Dundons NHL 21 Expansion Draft Franchise Series. See you in episode number 12, and eat a lot of bacon and go Dundons.